Okay, got to go back to the business. Lots of questions about just the race for talent right now. These huge numbers we hear, Mark Zuckerberg trying to, pay people $1 billion to attract them from your place and others. What does that race look like at the moment? How many people, by the way, are there out there right this moment that you think are in this sort of like super league that are almost, indispensable?
Definitely this is the most intense talent market I have seen in my career. But if you think about the economic value being created by these people, and how much we're all spending on compute, maybe the market stays like this. I'm not totally sure what's gonna happen. But it is like a crazy intense comp for a very small number of people right now.
But is it like 200 people? And what do they know? What do these 200 people know that nobody else does?
The hope is they know how to like discover the remaining ideas to get to super intelligence. That there are going to be a handful of algorithmic ideas and a medium-sized handful of people who can figure them out.
How many people do you think that really is?
Like how many people are capable of doing it, or how many people will actually like make the discoveries that matter? And like
how many people are capable? Like what we talk about, like the market size. How big is the market right this minute for these people?
I bet it's like much bigger than people think. But some companies in the space have decided that they're going to go after a few shiny names. Right. But I think there's like many thousands of people that we could find, and probably tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people in the world that are capable of doing this kind of work.
Your company is reportedly now worth up to $500 billion. Is that accurate in terms of the newest?
I think I'm not supposed to like comment on currently in flight stuff.
Well, let me ask you this. There is a effort by Robinhood and, by the way, others to try to sell your shares in a secondary market. Sometimes people are tokenizing these special purpose vehicles and other things like that. What do you make of what's happening? And do you think or want the public to be able to access these shares like that versus, by the way, there's some people who are buying into Microsoft now and buying into SoftBank, thinking that's like a public way, backdoor into buying shares in your company?
Look, I totally get why people wish we were just a public company now, and I have very conflicted, not to be conflicted, I have like negative feelings about how much growth happens in private markets and how, not every investor gets access to this phase of growth. Whenever we do go public, if we ever go public, I think there will be tremendous upside left in front of the company. But I get why people would like love for us to be public or sooner. And I'm sure people also get the reality of like, we're in still a crazy position and it would be very hard for us to be public given just all of the realities of that. But I hate that people get pushed to like various degrees of sketchy ways to try to get exposure to OpenAI.